One of the awesome things about the Commotion app is that it has the ability to drive the show forward. With Commotion, we can get instant feedback from the listeners as to what's on their mind, what they'd like to talk about, if something's getting boring. We can find all that out without going through the phone calls, without reading through a bunch of messages. Right here in front of us on the app, we're instantly hearing the feedback of our listeners, and we know exactly what they're thinking about what we're talking about.
We have sold a basically title sponsor to Commotion app with one of our local cell companies. That was a huge 12-month contract that we signed with them, and they are very ecstatic about it and want it again next year.
Now with Commotion, combining everything, the ability for people to send voice messages in, pictures in, to connect it with Facebook, Twitter, to bring all of the ways our listeners communicate with us into one app, the Commotion app here. It's also created a community of people that consider themselves friends. They look out for each other every morning when they get on the app. They talk to each other, they know about each other's lives, and it's created a whole new way for them to connect with the show and create a deeper connection with the show. I think what the listeners love about the Commotion app is that it's just so easy and convenient for them. So to be able to open the app right there on their phone, listen to the show, and send in photographs if they want to, comment on things. I think it's so convenient and it seems so cool. The fact that it's an app that you can download on your phone, it makes us seem more cool and hip and technologically savvy to all the listeners, and I think they love being a part of something new and cool like that. One of the biggest things I've noticed when we got Commotion over our text line we had before, or just the phones before that, is just the increase in the user feedback and the listeners being able to communicate with us. I think it's so easy because they have so many options that they communicate so much more.
We have incorporated Commotion with almost every advertiser that we have. Being able to push the visual through the app and also hear the commercial at the same time has been a huge plus to our advertisers. They're all very excited about being connected with it in that manner. You know, I've been in the radio business for almost 25 years now, and I never ever thought we'd ever get to the point that we had something as absolutely cool as Commotion is. And I'm terribly excited about it, and I think it's probably one of the things that's going to bring radio into the 21st century, where people can actually go online and actually see the ads and also hear them at the same time. I think it's going to be phenomenal.
Some people might ask the question of, is Commotion right for my listeners? I don't know if my listeners are going to be interested in an app. It might not be the right demographic, and the thing is, it is. Unless your listeners are in the dead demographic, the Commotion app works. It's on their phone. Who doesn't use a cell phone? Who doesn't use a smartphone? And who doesn't have an opinion that they would like to communicate more easily with a radio station? Everybody. And even if not all of your listeners are using it, enough of your listeners are going to use it to make a difference for your show, to make a difference for revenue, and to create more P1 listeners. So if you need anybody to talk to about this, get a hold of me, Big J at hot1019.com, Big J at hot1019.com. You can email me. I'll tell you about the app, tell you how it works, tell you how much people love it. It's a great thing. Get Commotion for your station. If you don't, you're missing the boat, and you're going to seem like the guy that's got an old rotary phone in your studio. No offense to all you old Tradio guys.